The NBA offseason in September can be a sad, sad place. The draft, summer league, and free agency have already passed by, and even the smaller things that could get an NBA fan excited, such as the schedule release, are a thing of the past. With the start of the regular season still over a month away, the NBA offseason is truly dead, which can cause fans to cling on to a number of events that in any other context wouldn't excite them at all. Here are the 4 biggest signs of the NBA offseason blues. Number 1 is getting excited over body comparison pictures. Now, this is something that is not only extremely annoying, but also just doesn't make very much sense to me. So the scenario is that you're scrolling through Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or whatever social media you want, and you run across a post like this. Now, the top picture is Mo Bamba at the 2017 McDonald's All-American game, and the bottom picture is one that he posted on his own account with some corny caption about muscle milk or whatever. So the point that people are trying to make with these kinds of things are that Mo Bamba has gotten so much bigger, and look how much stronger he's gotten. He's really been working hard. He's going to be an absolute beast. Now, the problem here is that there's just no context whatsoever, because if you're just casually scrolling, then you're thinking that the top picture is fairly recent, but in reality, as I said, it's from all the way back before he even went to college and before he started preparing for the NBA season. So it's not like it's from the beginning of the summer to now when he's gotten so much bigger and stronger. Not only that, but the top picture is clearly just like a regular photo shoot. He hasn't just lifted, he hasn't just worked out, he's not flexing. Whereas in the bottom one, he's clearly trying to quite literally flex for Instagram. So don't get me wrong, I'm sure he's gotten a lot bigger and a lot stronger between these 2 pictures, but he absolutely should be getting a lot bigger and a lot stronger. So it doesn't make any sense to me to compare these 2 pictures, because for one, as I said, there's no context here to understand the time difference, and for another, there's a lot of ways to try and make yourself look bigger on social media if that's something that you want to do. Because let's just be completely honest, the bottom picture, he probably just got done with a workout, just got done with a lift, and he wants to show off that post-workout pump, and that's completely fine. Just don't compare it to a picture when he's literally just standing in front of a camera as a high schooler for a photo shoot. This is something that is not uncommon for not only NBA players, but I'm sure plenty of people do this all the time, where you go and get a workout in, you're feeling yourself, you're looking good, and you go and take a picture of yourself, but you look a lot different 20 minutes after a workout than you do standing in front of a camera for a photo shoot, especially when it's over a year ago. So if you're one of these people that's getting excited over these body comparison pictures, then you are definitely a victim of NBA offseason blues. Number 2 is getting excited over moves that we never would otherwise. Now, this is something that we all love about the NBA. The constant player movement, the roster changes, how quickly things can change from one day to the next, whether it be trades or free agency or whatever. But if you're one of those people that's getting very, very excited about a Luol Deng stretch or a Ryan Anderson, Brandon Knight trade, then yes, you also have NBA offseason blues. The reasoning for this is that normally there's so much going on that it's really only the big moves that get our attention. For example, we've had James Harden and Kyrie Irving trades happen at this time in the offseason, but for some reason this year, those kinds of things just aren't happening. So again, if you're spending more than 10 minutes examining a trade in which the 2 biggest pieces are Brandon Knight and Ryan Anderson, then you definitely have NBA offseason blues. Number 3 is convincing yourself that a player has transformed their game in the offseason just based off some random workout video. Now, I understand that it's a little bit unfair because a lot of these guys do work extremely hard on their games in the offseason, but to me, you can't tell if a guy has added things to their game just by some cherry-picked workout video. The reason for this is very similar to the first entry, and that's just that there's no context. I mean, any guy can look pretty good in a workout video when it's all cut up and it's just showing makes and it's just showing when the moves look nice, but at the end of the day, new skills are evaluated in-game. They're not evaluated in some random Lifetime Fitness that Carmelo Anthony works out at apparently every day of the summer. The biggest culprits for this, not only as fans, but also as players, is convincing ourselves that some big guy has now added a 3-point shot to their game. For example, Andre Drummond, Joakim Noah recently put out a workout video that makes himself look a lot better than we all know that he is. And Hassan Whiteside, which I saw a video of him shooting hesitation pull-up threes in a workout video with 2 random guys under the basket rebounding for him. And that was supposedly a workout that was convincing us that Hassan Whiteside is suddenly going to be able to shoot threes. So really quickly, just humor me and allow me to go into rant mode for a moment. For one, when is Hassan Whiteside ever going to shoot a pull-up 3 in a game and not immediately get pulled from the game. For another, these are not at game speed. He might as well be throwing them up with kindergartners guarding him because there's nobody else in the gym. And for another, it's just a bad look. It literally looks like just a clown workout. And then going back to the Drummond thing, Andre Drummond can show whatever he wants in a workout. He can look as great as he wants skill-wise in a workout. And I will not be convinced that he's added anything to his game on the perimeter until I actually see it in a game. Now, I'm very glad that he's working on his game. I'm glad that he's trying to be able to shoot the ball from three. I'm glad that he's trying to add skills, but please don't be one of those people that are convinced that this guy has added so many skills to his game just off of a workout video. All right, I'm good now. Number 4 is thinking that the way a player looks in a pickup game will translate to the NBA season. Now, I understand that we are all hungry for basketball, so maybe we get a little bit too into watching pickup runs online every day. And please understand that I respect these lower level NBA guys and non-NBA guys that are on the floor, and maybe you could even get me some run if you take a look at this video. Yes, white men can jump, but again, skills are evaluated in NBA games, not in workout videos in which guys are playing random games of pickup. Now, I understand that a lot of these are events that are put on. They're not just like these guys going to play random pickup at the Y or Lifetime, but the point is, they're not NBA games. And half the point of these things are to try out new things on the court that they've been working on in that off season, not necessarily to show the kind of player that they're going to be in the coming season. They're literally just trying out things that they've been working on to add to their game. So just because you see a guy put on a move that you've never seen in a pickup game before doesn't mean that's something that they've added to their NBA game in an actual NBA regular season game. Now, after having said all of that, at the end of the day, I understand that all these things are coming from a good place. We all just want NBA basketball to be back. We all just want that feeling of having something going on all the time. And trust me, I do too. But the point of this is, please do not let the NBA offseason blues convince you to do some things that you would not do otherwise. Keep a level head. Understand that these workout videos don't mean anything. These body comparison pictures have no context. And just understand that it's okay to miss basketball and not act like a crazy NBA fan. And that's going to be the end of today's rather strange video, something that I've never really done before, but I really enjoyed making it, just talking in front of the camera, just going off script, and just talking to you guys. So again, I really appreciate all of you guys that have been watching all the videos this off season. I know it's been kind of a dead period the last couple of weeks, but I've been doing my best to still try and put out as many unique videos as I can, and I appreciate those of you that continue to come back and watch. Once again, my name is Tucker. This is Sporting Logically. If you missed any of my previous Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos, then be sure to check out the boxes on screen, and I'll see you all next time.